Yeah, Tony got stuck in the toilet here.
Tony! Tony! Tony!
Tony, good to see you
Good to see
finally.
you finally. Yay!
Would you like to summarize your experience of the past half hour?
Yeah, I just went out to have a quick piss break there, and there's something wrong with the lock in the toilet, and it didn't open after multiple tries, and then one person came to help, and then tried to kick it in, and then two people, and then finally, let's see how many people we had there. The local fire brigade, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people you need to get Tony out of the toilet. It was, I felt almost when you were in there that you are in some kind of panic room. People are just trying to ram in or some kind of vault. And it's just a simple toilet. How impossible it can be to get in or out for that matter. But yeah,
so
but
this is German door quality in the USA. You would just keep
yeah,
the door
just,
and be out.
Yeah, use the wall next to the door. Walk through it. Yeah.
So a weekend of small crises.
Well, yeah,
2 days
this
ago,
is just
stuck in a plane.
Right. Yeah. Well, we were at the airport actually, not in a plane. Lucky us. So that was minor thing. But the most unfortunate thing was, of course, that we had to cancel our show in Hartsfeld. Hertzfeld.
Yeah.
The festival. Yeah, I forgot the name already, unfortunately. But yeah.
So anything you want to apologize to the crowd out there?
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Of course, we hope to come back there next year and play. But it was something that was totally out of our control. The brakes of the plane, they were broken, and they were trying to fix it overnight. Didn't manage to do that until it was way too late for us to catch a plane to go anywhere. I'm sorry.
No problem. So better not start with wrong brakes.
Yeah. Of course, safety first, obviously.
That's good. So we just talked with Elias a little bit about the new album. Just for short, because you need to step to the airport.
Yeah, once again, it gets. Hopefully, we have functioning brakes and doors.
Just we are on a hot summer day talking about a winter album. Elias was so kind to translate the title for us. What was your purpose or your most aim to produce a winter album?
Well, it's everybody's asking, why did you make a winter album? It's not really a winter album. The first track is about the mythology behind Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis, and what kind of beliefs people have had in the past and different cultures about Northern Lights. It's been scary, and it has had magical powers and such. And only recently we've got to know what it's really about. So it's solar wind, so kind of message from the sun. And that song is probably the only song that is bound to winter per se. And on the album cover, although we do not have Northern Lights there either, but still it's just a name that goes well together with a package. Yeah. We wanted to have real photos on the cover, edited. Enhanced reality a little bit, but still, and found this beautiful package of songs. So when you get the booklet and everything, it's full of beautiful photos, and we just had to choose one for the cover. And of course, the name Winter Night, Talviyö, it goes along with it really well. But it was something that we had. It was difficult to choose which word to use because winter, using the English word seemed too easy.
Okay. So 10th album now for Sonata Arctica, a little kind of anniversary.
Yeah.
Elias just talked a little bit about how it was in the studio. Did you felt a certain pressure to produce something bigger and better than ever?
Not more than usual. I don't usually take any pressure about what people might expect from me and the band. Just write the songs that come naturally, and then we go and choose the songs that actually go on the album, and then we go and make the best album possible from the material that I have come up with. and there's no pressure really. I don't take any. Everybody used to say that it's the really important and difficult third album and whatever. And yeah, there's been a lot of third albums since, and it's the 10th, and I don't want to put any special pressure on it. It's just another album in a line of albums, and it sounds like Sonata Arctica, and I'm really happy with it.
That's the most important thing, that you are happy with it.
Yes,
I mean, the audience everybody is a fucking critic. So
yeah, of course, and everybody's got an opinion and a butthole for that matter. But if I start creating music that I don't like myself, how can I really fundamentally expect anybody else to like it either? It's simple as that, and for the continuity, because I want to be happy doing what I do. Who wouldn't be? Wouldn't want that, of course, and so I want to write songs that make me feel happy and emotional and whatever, that just come naturally, and that is true metal, if anything, in that sense.
So talking about metal, Sonata Arctica always made their way, and it was always hard to put you in some kind of genre.
Yeah.
Everybody is saying, it's progressive, no, it's power, no, it's some kind of subgenre, anything. Yeah. What would you describe Sonata Arctica?
It's probably everything and anything people say it is really, because we flirt with metal and different subgenres of metal, taking a little bit of here and there and then using it as a spice, more or less, and then of course, rock music in general, that's the base of the whole thing, and then add it with some pop things, and it's just a mixture of everything we are about musically, and as a songwriter, everything I'm influenced by, and all those things just finally have become me, and it's I imagine that we are a nightmare to market, because we don't have that convenient box where you can put Sonata Arctica albums, really, because everybody's complaining that if we are marketed as a power metal band, we really are not a power metal band, are we? Because there are power metal elements there, but it's just one tiny thing. Like on this album, I think we have, like, really, when you think of it, the first track is power metal, maybe. and then the rest is other thing. You can just as easily say that we are a pop band or rock band or whatever weird alternative ambient type of band, because it's all there.
Very impressive. So no box for you?
No, well, and because I can't figure a box suitable for us. We are like in many boxes, like.
So you spread yourself like a virus.
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. We just talked also with Elias about social media. We are an online magazine. We are producing for Facebook and YouTube and sub-channels and whatever. How important is for you as a band and for you in person social media?
It's the window, the screen that I open for fans and people to see what I am about me, my personal life sometimes, and the special moments that I spent in a toilet stuck, like I was just doing in Instagram and such things. Allow people to come in and live a little moment of life with me, and so for me that's like my view on social media. I don't personally use it that much for advertisement or anything like that, but of course for Sonata Arctica as a band, it's a marketing channel, of course, letting people know where we are playing and what we are doing, what we are releasing, albums and such things, and merchandise and everything, but also everyday moments here and there. Maybe on the Sonata Arctica side we are a little bit lazy, but if you're following any of the band members, we are more active, more or less, on our social media, and you get peeks behind the screens and the scenes, sort of.
We will link some of the accounts in the video description.
Yeah.
You're having 1.1 million followers on Facebook.
Yeah.
While Sabaton, which is also very popular right now and filling huge stadiums, has less than 1 million.
Oh yeah, but they've been around for a lesser time as well. but you know, ultimately, you can't eat the followers, or maybe you can. But
We're waiting for Zombie a couple.
yeah. But fundamentally, it's just a click that people do there, and of course, if you choose to use it as some kind of measure of your popularity, you might go awfully wrong. But of course, it's nice that people like your band and choose to follow your band around and click that I like button there. So it's really nice, but it's not that big a thing for me personally.
Do you think it was easier for a band to grow up with during the times without social media?
That was probably also the time before or with big labels and normal album sales and the traditional way of doing things, and it was in a way, it was more narrow. You know, the labels choose what people will hear, and now it's just like every band they have like 5 or 6 or even more sometimes, you know, people who are just shooting their random whatever social media thing for people to see, and it's just more scattered, the whole thing, and difficult to handle, but just as important for bands to be active there. I think, of course, for me, because I'm not a huge social media fan per se, that I could easily live happy without any of that things, and cell phones for that matter, you know. But so for me, it was obviously easier the time when I got interviews from label, and I did that, and that was it. There was no need or requirements for me to be active in some other platform doing my personal, you know, duck faces somewhere. So yeah, but you know, for some people it's more natural than for others.
So, final question. In some previous interviews, you stated that if you would had the chance, you would like to play with Queen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did you watch
And I mean the band and the instrument, or with Legos. Yeah, please, sorry.
Did you watch the Queen movie?
Yes, I did. I saw it in the theater. Yeah.
So you think it represents the band well, or in general, do you think about making movies about bands?
I think it was really sort of narrow view on Freddie, basically, more than Queen. Of course, Queen was a big part of it, and Freddie was a big part of Queen. And you can't summarize a band that size with such a career to a short movie. I think it's really a difficult task, but I think the movie is entertaining, and I loved it. It was really emotional experience for me as a huge Queen fan, of course, and I'm happy that there are movies made of bands that are still live. You know, it would be shame that we wait until all the whatever band the members are dead and then start paying homage to their career and so forth. So in case of Queen, for example, I'm really happy that the movie finally got made. It was in making for years and years and years, and nobody knew who was going to finally play Freddie, for example, and it was a big surprise, but it turned out really great, really fantastic.
So we had a Queen movie, we had a Metallica movie, we had a Nightwish movie. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get a Sonata Arctica movie?
Probably in some point. We'll see. Well, some documentaries. There are some documentaries there online, but not like a movie out of career that would be like reanimated past kind of thing. But yeah, you never know. It takes a lot of time, and ultimately it takes people with interest of doing that and means money.
Well, Tony, thank you very much for giving us your time.
Hey, thank you very much.
Your little accident.
No, yeah, but this is actually more relaxing. Although that wasn't so bad, it was me time. but yeah.
You want to say any final words to the audience out there?
Don't get stuck in your toilet. No, really, check out Talviyö. It's going to be out on September 6th, and see you on tour starting November in Europe. Or if you're going to North America even earlier. This tour starts early September, so see you there.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so we are recording everything.
Nice.
Tony, good to see you finally.
Good to see you finally. Yay.
Would you like to summarize your experience of the past half hour?
Yeah, I just went out to have a quick piss break there, and there's something wrong with the lock in the toilet, and it didn't open.